All right, it's time to bust some myths. Creatine has a reputation that's more dramatic than a reality TV show. And today we're setting the record straight. From kidney fears to bloating nightmares, we're diving into the facts and throwing out the fiction. Stick around to find out if your favorite gym supplement really deserves all the controversy, or if it's just misunderstood. And hey, if you love science-backed fitness content, smash that like button and follow so you don't miss more myth-busting madness. Myth 1, creatine causes baldness. All right, let's tackle one of the most controversial fitness debates out there. Does creatine cause hair loss? If you've ever worried that your favorite strength supplement is secretly plotting to sabotage your hairline, you're not alone. Today we're diving into the science to see if there's any truth to this or if it's just another fitness myth. And hey, if you want more science-backed, myth-busting content like this, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned. Okay, here's where the myth comes from. In 2009, a study published in the Clinical Journal of Sports Medicine sent shockwaves through the fitness world. Researchers found that creatine supplementation increased DHT levels, that's dihydrotestosterone, a hormone linked to male pattern baldness, by about 40% in rugby players over 3 weeks. But hold up, before you freak out and throw your creatine in the trash, let's break down what this actually means. First off, this study was small. We're talking a tiny sample size, and the increase in DHT was temporary. Plus, the research didn't measure actual hair loss, just hormone levels. And since then, no follow-up studies have shown that creatine causes balding. Nada, zip, zilch. Now let's talk DHT and hair loss. Sure, DHT plays a role in balding for those genetically predisposed, but a short-term rise in DHT from creatine isn't the same as a hair loss death sentence. Your genes are the real boss here, not your post-workout shake. Here's the deal. Creatine has been studied for decades. It's one of the most researched sports supplements in history, and if it genuinely caused hair loss, trust me, we'd know. No reports, no widespread issues, just gains on gains on gains. So does creatine make you go bald? The evidence says no. If you're worried because male pattern baldness runs in your family, it's your genes you should be side-eyeing, not your creatine scoop. But hey, if you're still unsure, chat with a healthcare professional. Otherwise, lift heavy, fuel up, and rest easy. Your hairline is probably safe. If you enjoyed this myth-busting session, comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more no-nonsense fitness facts. Myth 2, creatine damages your kidneys. This is probably the biggest myth out there, but let's get this straight. If you're a healthy individual, creatine is not going to trash your kidneys. Yes, it increases creatinine levels in the blood, a marker for kidney function. But that doesn't mean it's harmful. Tons of research, like the review from the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition, show no negative effects on kidney health. Unless you've got pre-existing kidney issues. Creatine isn't the villain some make it out to be. But hey, if you're worried, talk to your doc. They'll probably roll their eyes, but in a professional way. Myth 3, creatine causes dehydration and cramps. Remember the rumors that creatine turns you into a dehydrated desert creature? Well, science says otherwise. A study in medicine and science and sports and exercise found zero increase in muscle cramps or dehydration among athletes taking creatine. In fact, creatine helps your muscles retain water, keeping them hydrated. So if you're cramping, it's probably not the creatine. Maybe just drink a bit more H2O. Myth 4, creatine makes you look bloated. The dreaded creatine bloat. Yes, creatine causes water retention, but it's inside your muscle cells, making them look fuller and more defined. It's not the kind of bloat that makes you look puffy, unless you're confusing a little muscle volume with, Thanksgiving dinner aftermath. Myth 5. Creatine is basically a steroid. This one is laughable, but let's clear it up. Creatine is not a steroid. Steroids mess with your hormones. Creatine just gives your muscles more energy. It's found naturally in foods like steak and is probably the most researched supplement in the world. If creatine were a human, it'd be that straight-A student who never misses a day of school. Myth 6, creatine only benefits bodybuilders. Creatine isn't just for meathead bodybuilders, it benefits sprinters, endurance athletes, and even older adults trying to keep their muscles strong. One study in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found that creatine can help seniors maintain muscle mass and strength. So yeah, creatine doesn't discriminate, it's for everyone. Myth 7, you need to cycle on and off creatine. Nope, you don't need to cycle creatine. Once your muscles are saturated, you can keep taking a maintenance dose, typically around 3 to 5 grams per day. Cycling might be a personal preference, but science says it's unnecessary. So save the drama for your Netflix queue, not your supplements. Myth 8, creatine only works for men. Creatine is equally effective for women, providing the same benefits for strength, muscle growth, and performance. In fact, women can enjoy the muscle-boosting and energy-enhancing effects just as much as guys. So ladies, don't let the bro science scare you away. Creatine's got your back. Myth 9, you need sugar for creatine to work. While insulin can help with creatine absorption, you don't need to chug a sugar-laden drink to make it work. Eating creatine with a balanced meal containing carbs and protein is perfectly fine. So ditch the sugar rush and keep it simple. Conclusion, is creatine worth it? Bottom line, creatine is one of the safest, most effective supplements for boosting strength and muscle gains. Forget the myths, science has your back. But as always, check with your healthcare provider if you've got concerns. Otherwise, mix it in, drink up and crush those PRs. And there you have it, the truth behind the biggest creatine myths, laid out and debunked. Remember, science doesn't lie, and neither do games. So next time someone tells you creatine will turn you into a dehydrated balloon animal, send them this video. And don't forget to like, comment, and follow for more no-nonsense, science-backed fitness advice. Until next time, stay hydrated, stay strong, and keep lifting.